First you add 3 bicone beads, and then you add the 4th one, and you cross at the 4th bead. So it formed form a head pattern like this. Now add 2 beads, one on each side of the thread. And add 1 more bead and cross at this bead. Like that. And then you add 2 beads on the left hand side of your thread. And 1 bead on the right hand side, and then you cross at this bead on the right. This will turn your work. So you see now the thread is coming out from the right hand side here. Okay, now take the thread on the left hand side, pick up 2 beads, and then with the one on the right, you pick up 1 bead, and cross at this bead. So with this you will have another 4 bead pattern, but it's a second row. Now I'm going to just turn this to make it easier to see. Now take the thread on the right hand side, go through the next bead from the first row, this one here. It's easier if you just fold it a little bit and so that you can get the thread through, like that. And take the thread on the left, pick up 2 beads, and you take the other end of the thread and cross at this bead, the last one, the second bead here. And then take the right hand thread again, go over the next bead, this one here, and just try to see the hole. Like this, and then with the thread on the left hand side, you pick up 2 beads. These are the last 2 beads for the base of the flopper. Okay, and then you cross, cross at the second bead. Okay, so basically you form a rectangle and as a base for the flopper. Okay, now we're going to add the top of the flopper. So what you do is bring the thread both sides, both ends of the thread, we string them to the right hand side with these 3 beads, so that the thread will come out from this bead here, the center bead here. Same thing with the left one. You go through these 3 beads, and then so that the center of so the threads will come up from the center here. So this is what I'm going to do. Just simply restringing the thread. Like that. Do the same thing to the other side. Okay, now that the 2 threads came out from the center bead here, I'm going to add 1 small blue bead through both ends of the thread. Like this. And then for each side, and then you just kind of split out the 2 ends of the thread, and on each side you add 4 beads. So 1, okay, 2, 3, 4, like this. And then the other end, also add 4 beads. Then you're going to flip this down and go through these beads here at the bottom. These 2 beads. Same thing on the other side. Okay, now your little flip-flop has taken its shape. What you do now is take both ends of the thread, string it down this bottom bead, and then restring the rest of your thread around the base of the flip-flop, and then in the end you should have the 2 thread meets together like this here, and then you just tie a knot, and that's your little flip-flop. Okay, I'm going to make this a little flip-flop into a keychain. So I'm going to use a jump ring. I'll attach that to the corner of the shoe, and then I'll attach the jump ring onto the keychain. So find the connection between the 2 beads, and then just slip through the jump ring through. While it's still open, slip the keychain, the ring on the keychain through the jump ring as well, and then just make sure, and then just close. Sometimes if it doesn't close properly, you can just adjust it by bending the jump ring a bit. Okay, there you go, and you have a flip-flop keychain.